everyone, and welcome back to the Learn English Hub. I am so happy to be here with you today for another cozy study session. My name is Emma, and I have my cup of warm tea ready. I hope you are feeling relaxed and ready to learn something new.
Hello, friends. I'm Daniel, and I am also very happy to be here. I have my coffee, and I am sitting comfortably. It is a beautiful day to practice some English, isn't it, Emma?
It certainly is, Daniel. It is the perfect day to talk about 3 very important little words. These words are small, but they cause a lot of confusion for beginners.
That is true. Today, we are going to talk about do, does, and did. These 3 words are the helpers of the English language. They help us ask questions, and they help us say no.
Exactly. They are like the keys that unlock sentences. If you can use these 3 words correctly, your English will sound much more natural and confident. So, Daniel, where should we start today?
I think we should start with the present tense. We use do and does when we talk about our daily lives, our habits, or things that are generally true. But the big question is, when do we use do and when do we use does?
That is the most common question I hear from students. Let's make it very simple. We use do with the pronouns I, you, we, and they. It is for me, for you, and for groups of people.
Right. So I can say, I do my homework, or we do the laundry. But do is most famous for asking questions. For example, if I want to know about your preferences, I ask, do you like chocolate?
Oh, I love that example. And the answer is yes, I do like chocolate very much. Notice how Daniel used do at the beginning of the sentence. Do you like chocolate? He did not say, are you like chocolate?
No. Are you like chocolate would be very strange. We use do because like is a verb, an action or a feeling. So the pattern is do plus the person plus the verb. Do you understand, Emma?
Yes, I do understand. See what I did there? I used do to answer. So, listeners, remember this group. I, you, we, they. We always use do. Do we drive? Do they cook? Do you study?
Perfect. Now let's look at the other side. Let's look at does. This word is a little bit special. We use does for the third person singular.
That sounds like a complicated grammar term. Third person singular just means he, she, or it. If we are talking about one other man, one other woman, or one thing, we use does.
Exactly. So, if I want to ask about your brother, I cannot say, do he work? That is incorrect. I must say, does he work? The word does has the letter S at the end, and the third person loves the letter S.
That is a great tip. The third person loves the letter S. So, does she play tennis? Or does it rain often? Daniel, can you tell me a common mistake students make with does?
Yes, I see this mistake all the time. When students use does, they sometimes keep the S on the main verb too. They might say, does she likes pizza? This is incorrect.
Oh, I hear that often too. It is a very natural mistake to make. But in English, does is a strong helper. It takes the S away from the main verb. It steals the S.
I like that image. Does steals the S. So, the correct sentence is, does she like pizza? The verb like goes back to its basic, simple form. No S on like because does already has it.
Let's practice this a little bit. I will ask you some questions about your friend Sarah. Is that okay?
That sounds fun. I am ready. Ask me about Sarah.
Okay. I want to know if Sarah speaks French. How should I ask that?
You should ask, does Sarah speak French? Notice that speak is simple. Does Sarah speak French?
Correct. And does she?
No, she doesn't. She speaks Spanish, but she doesn't speak French.
Aha! You just used the negative form. This is the next important part of our lesson. How to say no.
Yes, saying no is very important. To make a negative sentence in the present, we add not. So, do not becomes don't, and does not becomes doesn't.
It is the same rule as before. Don't is for I, you, we, they. I don't like cold weather. They don't eat meat. It is very relaxed and common to say don't instead of do not.
And for he, she, and it, we use doesn't. She doesn't like cold weather. He doesn't eat meat. Listen carefully to the verb again. He doesn't eat, not he doesn't eats.
That is the magic rule again. The helper word does all the work. Doesn't holds the grammar, so the main verb can just relax. He doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Let's take a small pause here. I want our listeners to think about their own day. Think about one thing you do and one thing you don't do.
That is a good exercise. For me, I drink tea, but I don't drink coffee after 4 p.m. What about you, Daniel?
I play the guitar, but I don't play the piano. And about my cat, he sleeps a lot, but he doesn't like water.
Perfect examples. We have I play and I don't play. Then we have he sleeps and he doesn't like. The grammar changes depending on who we are talking about.
It feels logical when you practice it slowly. Now, Emma, I think we are ready to travel in time. Are we ready for the past tense?
I am ready. The past tense is actually easier in one specific way. In the past tense, we use the word did. And did is wonderful because it is the same for everybody.
Yes, this is the best news for beginners. In the present, we have to choose between do and does. But in the past, everyone uses did. I did, you did, we did, they did, he did, she did.
It is so much simpler. We use did to make questions about finished actions. Actions that happened yesterday, last week, or even 5 minutes ago.
So if I want to ask about your weekend, I use did. Emma, did you have a good weekend?
Yes, I did. I went to the park. Notice the question again. Did you have? Daniel used the helper did and the simple verb have.
This is the most important rule for the past tense questions. Listeners, please pay attention to this. When you use did, the main verb stays in the base form. It does not go to the past.
We do not say, did you went to the park? That is too much grammar in one sentence. We say, did you go to the park? The word did tells us it is the past. So the verb go stays simple.
Exactly. Think of did as a time machine. Did takes the sentence to the past. So the main verb doesn't need to do any work. It can stay lazy.
I love lazy verbs. Let's try another one. I want to ask if you watched a movie yesterday. I say, did you watch a movie? Not, did you watched. No ed at the end.
That is right. Did you watch a movie? And I can answer simply. yes, I did, or no, I didn't.
Didn't is the negative form for the past. It is short for did not. And just like didn't works for everyone. I didn't, you didn't, she didn't.
And the rule for the verb is the same. I didn't watch a movie. She didn't go to the store. We didn't see the game. The main verb is always simple after didn't.
This is where many students get confused. They learn past tense verbs like went, ate, and saw, and they want to use them everywhere. But in negatives and questions, we don't use them.
That is true. It feels strange at first. You want to say, I didn't eat breakfast. But you must say, I didn't eat breakfast. Didn't carries the past meaning.
Let's do a little role play to show how this sounds in a real conversation. Let's pretend it is Monday morning. We are meeting at the office.
Okay, I am ready. Good morning, Emma. Did you have a nice weekend?
Good morning, Daniel. Yes, I did. It was very relaxing. I visited my grandmother. Did you do anything special?
Not really. I didn't go out much. I stayed home and cleaned the house. But I did cook a delicious dinner on Saturday.
Oh, really? What did you cook?
I cooked pasta. Did you try that new Italian restaurant downtown?
No, I didn't. I wanted to go, but I didn't have time. Does it serve good food?
Yes, it does. The pizza is amazing. We should go there sometime.
That sounds great. Okay, cut. That was a great example, Daniel.
Thanks, Emma. Did you notice the mix of words? We used did for the past weekend. Did you have? I didn't go. But then you asked about the restaurant in the present.
Yes, I asked, does it serve good food? Because the restaurant exists now. It is a fact in the present. So I switched from did back to does.
Context is everything. If the action is finished, use did. If it is a fact or habit now, use do or does.
Daniel, I think we should talk about pronunciation for a moment. These words are often spoken very quickly in English.
That is a very good point. Native speakers rarely say, "Do you like tea?" clearly and slowly. We often smash the words together.
Yes, do you often sounds like ju or even j. It sounds funny when we say it slowly. Do you like tea?
And does he often sounds like does he. Does he play sports? It is very soft.
We don't want to scare our listeners. You don't need to speak this fast yet. But it is good to know why it might be hard to hear these words in movies.
Exactly. When you are learning, speak clearly. Say, do you? Say, does she? As you get comfortable, you will naturally get faster.
Let's talk about short answers. One of the best things about these helper words is that they make answering questions very easy. You don't need to repeat the whole sentence.
Right. If someone asks, "Did you enjoy the party?" you don't have to say, "Yes, I enjoyed the party very much." You can just say, "Yes, I did."
Or, "No, I didn't." It is polite, it is correct, and it is very short.
The same works for the present. Do you speak English? Yes, I do. Does your father work here? No, he doesn't.
It is like an echo. You listen to the first word of the question. If the question starts with do, you answer with do. If it starts with did, you answer with did.
It is a simple trick, but it works 100% of the time. Listen to the first word. It gives you the answer.
I want to review the did negative one more time because I feel it is the hardest one. I didn't go. Let's create a few more examples for our listeners to hear the rhythm.
Good idea. How about travel? I went to Paris, but I didn't go to London.
Good. How about food? I ate the burger, but I didn't eat the fries.
How about sleep? I slept well, but I didn't sleep for long.
Do you hear the pattern, listeners? Went, didn't go. Ate, didn't eat. Slept, didn't sleep. The second verb always goes back to the start.
It takes practice. Your brain wants to use the past form because you are thinking about the past. You have to train your brain to stop. Didn't is enough.
It helps to practice with a friend. Ask each other questions about yesterday. Did you wake up early? Did you drink coffee? Did you take the bus?
And answer with the negative too. No, I didn't wake up early. No, I didn't take the bus. Repetition helps these patterns stick in your mind.
Now, let's mix them all up. I'm going to say a sentence, and Daniel, you have to turn it into a question. Are you ready for a challenge?
I am always ready for a challenge, Emma. Let's do it.
Sentence 1. They live in New York. Make it a question.
Okay. They means I need do. So, do they live in New York?
Perfect. Sentence 2. She likes ice cream.
She is the third person. I need does. And I must remove the S from likes. So, does she like ice cream?
Excellent. Sentence 3. He called you yesterday.
Yesterday means past tense. I need did. And called must change to call. So, did he call you yesterday?
You are a master, Daniel. You got them all correct.
Thank you, thank you. I hope our listeners got them correct too. If you didn't, don't worry. You can pause the podcast and think about it.
Yes, taking your time is very important. Learning a language is not a race. It is a journey.
And making mistakes is part of the journey. Every time you say, did you went? And then correct yourself to, did you go? You are learning.
Absolutely. I think we have covered a lot of ground today. The big three are not so scary anymore, right?
I don't think so. They are just tools. Do and does for now. Did for then.
Let's do a quick recap of the main words and ideas we talked about today. It is always good to summarize before we finish.
Great idea. First, we talked about the present simple. We use do for I, you, we, and they. For example, do you like pizza?
And we use does for he, she, and it. Remember, does steals the S from the main verb. Does she play tennis? Not plays.
Then we talked about negatives. Don't and doesn't. I don't know. She doesn't know. Again, doesn't keeps the verb simple.
Finally, we talked about the past simple. We use did for everyone. I, you, we, they, he, she. It is universal.
And the most important rule for the past? When you use did or didn't, the main verb stays in the base form. Did you go? I didn't go.
That is the perfect summary. If you remember these rules, you will survive almost any conversation in English.
It is true. These are the building blocks of communication. Master these, and you are winning.
Before we go, we have a small task for you. We want you to practice.
Yes. In the comments below, please write 3 sentences for us.
Sentence 1. Something you do every day. Sentence 2. Something you don't do. And sentence 3. Something you did yesterday.
For example, I drink water. I don't drink soda. I watched TV yesterday. Keep it simple.
We love reading your comments. It makes us so happy to see you practicing. And please, If you enjoyed this cozy chat, give us a like.
And don't forget to subscribe to the Learn English Hub channel. We have many more lessons coming for you. We want to help you on this journey every step of the way.
Practicing a little bit every day is the secret to success. Even just 5 minutes. Listen to a song, read a paragraph, or talk to yourself in the mirror.
I talk to myself in the mirror all the time. It is great practice.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us. It was lovely to chat with you, Daniel.
It was a pleasure, Emma. And thank you to all our listeners. You are doing a great job. Keep going.
Have a wonderful day, everyone. Or a wonderful evening. See you next time.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care.